때는 14세기. 신성 로마 제국의 황제이자 보헤미아 왕국의 왕 카를 4세. 그가 통치하던 동안 프라하는 번영했고 백성들은 위대한 황제의 통치 아래 풍요로운 삶을 살 수 있었습니다. 그러나 14세기 말 승하하고만 카를 4세의 뒤를 이어 번영하는 제국의 왕위를 계승한 그의 아들 벤체슬라스 4세는 아버지와 달리 하찮은 것들을 쫓을 정도로 방탕하고 황제 대관식에도 빠질 만큼 나태했기에 황제에게 불만이 많았던 귀족들은 누군가에게 도움을 청합니다. 바로 헝가리의 왕 지기스문트. 벤체슬라스 4세의 이복 형제인 지기스문트는 왕을 강제로 몰아내고자 벤체슬라스를 납치하였죠. 그렇게 신성 로마 제국은 혼란스러운 15세기를 맞이합니다. 이번에 들려드릴 이야기 킹덤컴 딜리버런스, 지금 바로 시작합니다.
Henry, get up now. There's work to be done.
Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that.
Just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
늦잠 자던 건달, 아니 헨리를 깨우는 부모님의 야단. 밖으로 나와
Come here, I need your help.
대장장이 아버지의 심부름을 맡게 된 헨리.
and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
숙군에게 숯 한 자루를 구하고
God be with you.
친구들과 함께 이웃의 외벽을 거름으로 꾸며주며 주먹 인사와 부모님 몰래 검술을 배우지만 오늘은 아버지를 도와 성줄 라드직 영의 검을 마무리해야 했기에 늦지 않게 심부름을 마무리하고자
Stop off at the tavern on your way home.
여자친구에게 향합니다.
Coming.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
I need ale for father.
But of course.
마침내 심부름을 끝마친 헨리는 아버지와 함께 라드직 영의 검을 마무리하기 시작하는데
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready.
검을 만드는데 뜨겁게 타올랐던 헨리는 끓어오르는 젊은 혈기에 심부름 온 테레사에게 한눈을 팔기도 하지만
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire.
대장장이 부자의 정성을 알아준 듯 매우 훌륭한 검이 탄생했습니다.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a
Let him
commoner?
try it.
아유, 이 천민에게 이런 귀한 기회를 주시다니. 아,
You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzig. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Isvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzig. Thank you for the
그렇게
hospitality.
라드직 영의 인정을 받고 이어서 검을 마무리해야 했지만
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry. What about you? Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind. I'll go with you. No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzig. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates!
Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah!
Get through the gates!
coming! Warn them!
Run by the moat! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
벤체슬라스 왕의 영토를 침공하는 지기스문트 군대의 공격에서 살아남고자 말을 타고 탈른버그까지 가야 했지만 저 멀리서 공경에 처한 익숙한 목소리가 들려왔으니
Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
바로 테레사였죠. 테레사가 도망칠 시간을 벌기 위해 이목을 끌고 서둘러 말에 올라타 탈른버그로 향하는데 끝없이 쫓아오는 기병들의 공격을 가까스로 피해가며 탈른버그 근처에 도착하지만
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
아주 고승진네! Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the
A
ground?
huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
I don't know.
Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
탈른버그의 성주 디비시. 그는 헨리에게 스칼리츠의 소식을 듣고 동쪽 어딘가에서 온 유목민 쿠만족이 지기스문트와 함께한다는 것을 알게 되죠. 어쩌면 스칼리츠의 다음 차례일지도 모른다는 생각에 성주 디비시는 최악의 상황을 대비하고자 백성들을 성벽 안으로 들이기로 합니다. 이후 헨리는 디비시의 넓은 아래 덕분에 배부른 식사와 자비로운 그의 아내 스테파니 부인의 도움으로 편안한 침대에서 쉴 수 있었죠.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
단시간에 탈른버그를 공격하러 온 것일까? 끝나지 않은 어제의 악몽에 공포와 분노를 느끼며 매섭게 쏟아지는 빗줄기 사이를 지나 병사가 모인 흉벽에 도착합니다.
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions! Who else, Robert?
Sir Ansig. What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Ramsik, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will, and good luck to you and your people too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Ratai now!
로드직경의 부탁으로 꼼짝없이 가지게 된 헨리는 탈른버그 경비 강화에 투입하게 되지만
I could use an extra pair of eyes. Yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements, my men?
최악의 상황이 일어나고 말았습니다.
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go!
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king. And here in Talmberg, divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Ratsig Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzig of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not at Talmberg. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Radzig Kobyla is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzig Kobyla is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
지기스문트의 군대가 이동한 것을 본 헨리는 이 기회를 놓칠세라 서둘러 나가고자 문지기를 설득해보지만
My mother and father were left in Skalitz like carrion. I have to bury them. I can't leave them to the dogs.
If a Talmberg soldier turns up all kitted out properly, in armor and a helmet, then of course I let him go. That's obvious.
오호, 그런 방법이? 그렇게 헨리는, 아니, 어딘가 수상한 병사는 성 밖으로 나섭니다.
I need to get out of here.
Then I'm afraid you're out of luck. Ah, I see. All right then. But if you breathe a word about me to anyone,
조금이라도 빨리 부모님을 묻어드리고자 쉼없이 달려 스칼리츠에 도착하지만 평화로웠던 이곳은 지옥이나 다름없었죠.
Why?
Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again. I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him. But first, I have to find the shovel and take care of you.
I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
사랑하는 부모님이 보리수나무 아래서 쉬실 수 있도록 삽을 찾아 나서는데
Get away, you mutt! Get away, you beast!
What's going on? Zbyszek, what in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that Mutt the butcher's? Isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
세상을 떠난 이들의 주머니를 털고 다니는 즈비셴에게서 주인을 지키기 위해 맞섰던 강아지. 헨리는 옳지 않은 행동을 하는 즈비셴에게 따끔한 한마디를 건넵니다.
You know, you're an unbelievable piece of shit.
결국 화를 참지 못한 즈비셴의 주먹 다짐에 마다하지 않고 받아주는 헨리는 정신 차려 펀치의 맛을 보여줍니다.
That's right. Turn tail and run, you bastard.
마침내 삽을 구하고 보리수나무 아래의 땅을 판 헨리는 부모님을 모시러 가는데
Damn it all. How am I going to do this?
Do you need some help? Is that him?
Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Who are you? What do you want?
Zbyszek? Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers? We're here to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's going to be needing it anymore. Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't want.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt! Aye, cut the bastard down.
As you like. Could have just cost you a few teeth.
헨리는 지금까지 배웠던 검술을 이용해 도적에게 유의미한 공격을 해내지만 압도적인 경험과 힘의 차이를 느낀 헨리는 결국
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? And now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, go fuckers! The games are over.
(2주 후)
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Henry, can you hear me?
Get up, Henry. Wake up. It's a new day.
Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
도적에게 패배하여 크게 다쳤지만 테레사의 도움으로 건강을 되찾은 헨리는 라즈직경이 주문했던 검의 소식을 전하고자 성으로 향합니다.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Townburg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents. Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Well, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Ratai. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, Friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him! Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything, Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear, you're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
라드직경의 정사가 된 헨리는 하누시 경의 도움으로 버나드 대장에게 훈련을 받고 헨리를 무시하는 한스 경에게 도전하며
What did you say? Calm down, boy. Keep in mind who you're talking to. A braggart who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
발쏘기와 검수를 겨루니
Well, we're even then. It looks like I get to keep my bow and you your groschen.
얼씨구? 비겼다고?
Thank you, sir.
병사로서 성 내부의 일을 배우는 헨리는 백성 간의 갈등을 해결하고
Stop making such a ruckus.
용땡이 피우는 병사를 찾아내면서
Move your carcass and go and guard the gate.
바쁜 하루를 보냅니다. 어느덧 저녁이 되었고 통금 시간이 되어 가게들은 문을 닫아야 했지만 코가 삐뚤어지도록 마시고 있는 한스경과 그의 친구들이 있었죠.
Sir Hans, forgive my intrusion, but I need...
Oh, but what? You want to join us? Want to buy us around? I'm afraid we don't drink with peasants. You're not in your village now, boy.
No, sir. Curfew's been rung. The alehouse is closing.
Nothing closes while I'm sitting here. If that's all, you're dismissed.
Are you out of your mind, lad? You can't cross his lordship. He's got a temper like a bear with gut ache. If I was you, I'd get lost before he shows it.
The bailiff instructed me to close the tavern at the proper hour. He doesn't want anyone disturbing the peace after curfew.
The bailiff? The bailiff can kiss my arse. I trust you haven't forgotten who's the rightful lord of Rattay.
No, it's Sir Hanush.
Oh, is he here? What is he? He's hiding under the table, maybe? No! Then what he wants isn't worth a fart in a bathhouse. And besides, he's only in charge till I grow up.
Which clearly hasn't happened yet.
Enough! You can't talk to me like that. I'm a nobleman.
Come now, sirs. You're not going to fight here, are you?
We most definitely are. This yokel needs to be taught his place.
Crucifix! What in the name of Christ is happening here? Well, answer me, damn you!
This peasant insulted me. I had to teach him a lesson.
By rolling around in the mud like a hog? That's a fine example of noble conduct.
Sir Hanush, the bailiff ordered me
Silence! You shut your mouth and thank your lucky stars that you are Radzig's ward. Have you gone out of your mind? Raising your hand to a nobleman? And you, Hans, how many times have I told you that drinking with your subjects might be good for their morale, but it's bad for your honor? You spend all your days drinking and chasing wenches, which wouldn't matter if you paid any attention at all to your duties. And now we see what that leads to. Tomorrow, you will go with me to a hearing. Some landowners have asked me to settle a dispute. It'll be an excellent lesson for you.
I had planned to go hunting, but if you think listening to the pointless gripes of a bunch of old fools will benefit me, so be it.
Oh, hunting. Well then, Your Grace, I'll tell you what. You can go hunting.
Really?
Oh, naturally. Who am I to deprive the young Lord Capon of his sport? And you can take Henry here as your page.
Him? Absolutely not.
You'll do as I've commanded. It's time you learned how to lead people, and not just in drinking and brawling. Now get out of my sight.
Sir, I have responsibilities to the bailiff.
Not anymore. Your responsibilities now are the Lord Capon. It's time you learned how to behave in the presence of nobility. Let's go. Tell the kitchen I'm hungry. It's been a long journey.
다음 날 판스경과 함께
Yes, sir.
이런저런 얘기를 나누며
Is this your first time hunting?
This kind? Yes.
우정을 쌓기 시작한 둘은
What are we going to hunt?
본격적인 사냥을 시작합니다.
You want to take him down with an arrow? Certainly. Why wouldn't I? You won't kill him like that. Boar is hunted with spears. Is that so? So now all of a sudden you're a master huntsman, are you? Watch and learn.
Did you see that? Damn, I'm good. Quiet. So, next time you try to tell me I can't kill a boar with an arrow, you can... Fuck! After him! Fetch! Mount up, Henry. We're going to chase down that swine! Yeah!
헨리를 두고 먼저 멧돼지를 쫓아간 탓에 더 이상 보이지 않는 한스경을 찾던 도중 쿠만족을 만나고 마는데 스클리츠의 트라우마 때문일까 쉽게 맞서지 못하는 헨리였지만 점점 피어오르는 복수심에 쿠만족을 쓰러뜨리고 붙잡혀있던 한스경을 풀어주며 무사히 라타이로 돌아옵니다.
It's Lord Capon.
How is it possible, Ratsy? Those bastards make so bold no more than a mile from the castle. We'll have to send out more patrols.
That won't do us any good, Hanush. Even if we had 10 times the men, we couldn't beat through every thicket in the fiefdom.
You sent for me, sir?
Come in.
I don't know how to thank you, Henry. If it wasn't for you, Hans would be dead. And to think I sent you out with him as a punishment.
I was only doing my duty, sir.
Don't be so modest, young Henry. You showed not only courage, but loyalty to your liege. That's why I'm taking you into my personal service.
Sir, Thank you, sir.
Well, let's celebrate your promotion and Sir Hans's recovery. Well, don't just stand there, lad. Pour us a drink.
I'm sorry to interrupt, sir, but I've urgent tidings.
What now?
A stable boy came from Neuhof. He says brigands raided the stud farm this morning. There's many dead or maimed.
Tell us exactly what happened.
I'm not sure. The boy was so shook up he could barely speak. He said the bandits murdered for the joy of it. I'm sorry, sir. Your vassal Smill is dead.
Who did this? Who were they?
We don't know, sir. The stable boy just kept babbling about some huge fellow in black armor who led the attack.
Take as many men as you need, and don't stop until you've found those bastards. And bring me their heads!
Yes, sir.
My men at your disposal too, Hanush.
Thank you, friend.
Sir, let me ride with them.
He's full of piss and vinegar, isn't he?
Their leader, he must be the one who attacked me at Skalitz. There can't be two men in the whole kingdom who look like that.
You think he might still have my sword? No doubt you could use another swordsman, Captain.
As you command, my lord.
How soon can you leave, Bernard?
Soon as the men are ready, sir.
Good. Wait in the courtyard for Henry. And give him a horse.
His own mount?
His reward for saving Sir Hans. He'll need it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Well, go! I want these culprits in the hands of the executioner as soon as possible.
I won't let you down, sir.
라드 직경에 직속 희화가 된 기쁨도 잠시. 갑작스러운 도적들의 습격 소식에 버나드 대장과 병사들을 따라 노이호프에 도착합니다.
Where's your master?
In the paddock.
Crucifix? What kind of beast could do this?
By the blood of the martyrs. What happened here? Why?
Someone came at night and hamstrung every one of them. The horses, screaming, must have woke poor Radek, the stable boy. And when he tried to stop them...
Did they steal anything? Any horses?
Nothing. They wanted blood, not coin.
Has anyone tried to follow the trail?
No. We were fighting the blaze until now, and even if we weren't, what chance would any of us have against someone who could do this?
Mount up and quarter the area. We have to find out where they went. Look for tracks and ask the folk if they saw anyone. Fuck! Someone must have at least caught sight of them.
Yes, sir. What about me, Captain?
What the hell use are you? You stay here.
Please, let me do something. I could have a look around the area and see if they left any tracks.
Well, if you must. Just don't get in anyone's way, don't go too far, and come back here when you're done.
이곳에 왔을지도 모를 그 녀석의 흔적을 찾아내고자 생존자에게 녀석의 특징을 물어보며 사건의 흔적을 쫓은 헨리는 진저라는 인물을 알게 되죠. 숙군들의 야영지로 도망갔다는 진저. 도적들과 연관이 있을 진저를 찾아 주변 일대를 찾아보던 도중 한 수구 수장에게서 도적들을 잡아주며 진저가 어디 있는지 알려준다는 약속을 받아냈으니 도적들보다 진저를 먼저 찾아내고자 비겁하게 2대1로 덤벼오는 도적들을 살려주세요. 정정당당하게 1대1로 붙어보지만 다굴로 도적을 제압합니다. 마침내 진저가 있는 곳을 알아낸 헨리는 그와의 대화를 통해 우지츠에서 다리를 절며 술을 즐겨 마셨던 도적 한 명을 알아본 탓에 도적들에게서 살아남고자 도망온 것임을 알게 되었죠. 녀석을 추적할 만한 단서를 얻은 헨리는 곧장 우지츠로 향해야 했지만 훈련된 도적 한 명을 상대로 벽을 느꼈던 헨리는 해가 질 때까지 쉬지 않고 고된 훈련을 받은 다음 서둘러 우지츠로 향합니다.
Move along, citizens. Move along. There's nothing to see here.
If that's what you call nothing to see, I'd like to know what something to see looks like.
By the keys of St. Peter, this is all I need. We'll have to send word to Sir Hanush.
That might not be necessary.
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, in the service of Hanush's Captain Bernard. I'm investigating the attack at Neuhof, and I think this could be related.
Well, I'm the bailiff of Auschwitz. And I say we don't want any of that kind of trouble around here. What makes you think this has anything to do with Neuhof?
One of the folk at the stud farm recognized someone from Auschwitz among the bandits.
We have no bandits or murderers around here.
Really? They say he had a limp?
Shit. Well, allow me to introduce you to Limpy Lubosh. Or all that's left of him.
Sakra. Nothing's ever easy. I'll have to take a look around and ask a few more questions, if that's all right with you.
You can take this mess off my hands and welcome to it. As for what else there is to find out, I don't know. But look and ask all you like.
진저가 알아봤던 절름발이 도적 루보시. 하지만 도적들이 한 발 빠르게 움직여 루보시를 처리했기에 헨리는 마을 사람들에게 루보시에 대해 물어보며 사건 전날 교회에 갔다는 정보를 입수. 고드윈 신부에게 루보시에 대해 묻지만 고해성사의 신성함을 저버릴 수 없었던 고드윈은 헨리의 수사에 협력하지 않았죠. 그러나 포기를 몰랐던 우리의 헨리는 고드윈을 설득하고자 술집까지 온 결과 희망적인 이야기를 듣게 되었습니다.
What do you suppose? We have a drink, of course.
속세에 찌든 듯한 이 신부를 어찌하랴. 헨리는 고드윈의 이야기를 듣자마자 한마디 합니다.
Ah, that sounds like a good plan.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Przyszła bida mora lat, to nie ustoi żadnej chlap. Na kraj panuje sej smutek, do dnie i rano utek, niech już małżeński majstrat, do wczera żylne staje brak. Už sej moji svatý muži, nechtěl bych bejbě jich učit. Nám je to jedno a tak si dáme jedno a požadem si huby jako poslední jen. Buďme se mámy, panorama slávy a tak vypal sudy a posaď se mi sem. Tak posaď se sem a vypal je ven. Ukaž kozy jako vozy, zítra jen tu jsou nejdem, tak nalej mi hned, ať točí se svět.
Enough of this!
Bailiff! Come on over here, sit down and have a drink with us.
Don't vex me again, Father. It's 3 hours past dusk, and curfew is long gone.
So what?
So, I'll have you all whipped, and put in the stocks, and I'll write a letter to the bishop about you, priest.
Well, nothing to worry about then. Everyone knows the only one around here who can ride is me.
Enough! Men, throw them out.
Oh. You looking for a fight? Henry, back me up.
어이, 한참 좋았는데. 어이. 술에 취한 헨리는 고드윈을 도와 큰 사고를 치고 새벽에 종까지 울리며 고드윈과 함께 끝내주는 아침을 맞이합니다.
Well, I have to say that was a fine evening.
Godwin, you beast! Get up! Do you hear me? Wake up, you drunkards!
Oh, fucking hell. Where the... Oh, what the... Oh, who the hell are you? Oh, Henry. My great friend, Henry. Didn't we have a wonderful time? Before my flock eats me alive. I've forgotten something. What have I forgotten?
Where the fuck am I?
What the fuck was it? Oh. Mass! Oh shit, I have to say mass. I gotta say mass. You have to help me.
How? You're the priest.
I can't do it in this state. Maybe the liturgy. But I have to give a sermon as well. Oh, this is a disaster. They're gonna excommunicate me. I'd like to help you, but you can. You can do the sermon for me.
What? So, first I investigate a murder no one wants investigated. Then I drunkenly keep the whole town up all night. And now you want me to preach at them from the pulpit? Do you want them to burn us at the stake?
No. No, I've got it. Suppose that Sir Ratzig's protege. You just came from studying in Prague. And you want to share the words of Master Jan Hus, who you recently heard preaching there. Henry, look. From what I remember, we might have overdone it a bit last night. And if the bailiff or someone else complains about me, the bishop's gonna have my guts for garters. So I'd appreciate it. Stop gaping at me like a stuffed squirrel and start helping.
You're mad. You're stark raving mad.
I'm not. It's a perfect plan. It's flawless. Oh. How about this? If you help me with this, I'll tell you who Lubosh's cronies are.
2단계 방법. 결국 헨리는 고드윈을 따라 교회로 향합니다.
I thought he'd never show up. The swill pole.
Look at him. He can hardly walk after his capers last night.
You were with them, you beast. Just you wait.
Look at him. Mother of God, any minute now he'll throw up.
So I couldn't sleep a wink last night with all that clamor.
In nomine Patris, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti. 아멘.
헨리는 술자리에서 고드윈에게 들었던 얀 후스 선생의 이야기를 빌려 성공적인 설교를 끝내고
That is all I heard in Prague.
약속대로 고드윈 신부에게 루보시에 대한 정보를 입수. 루보시와 함께 노이호크 습격에 참여했던 친구들을 한 명씩 찾아내 정보를 얻어낸 헨리는
Hey Timmy.
마침내 도적들의 소굴을 알아내고
A bridge.
라드 직경에게 모든 것을 보고합니다.
I need you to go to Sir Divish in Talmberg and tell him to send Captain Robard and his men to our aid.
라드 직경의 명을 받아 탈른버그의 디비시경에게 프리비슬라비츠로 지원군을 요청.
He needs more men?
디비시경의 지원군과 라드 직경의 병사들을 도와 버려진 프리비슬라비츠를 거친 삼을 도적무리를 쓰러뜨리며 승리를 향해 나아가고 있었습니다.
Stand your ground, you dogs! Drive them back!
I will cleave you in two, you bastard.
You tried before, and yet here I am.
What? Who the hell are you?
You don't remember me? I remember you, though. Oh, where's my fucking sword?
What the fuck are you on about? What's... Hang on. You're the... Fuck me. I thought we left you to the crows. Tough little fucker, eh?
What did you do with my sword?
Judging by our last encounter, I'd say you made a big mistake coming here.
Where's my fucking sword?
But then again, maybe you've had some practice. I hope so. Because last time was too easy.
헨리는 이때만을 기다려왔습니다. 도적단의 두목 런트, 스칼리츠에서 자신을 쓰러뜨리고 아버지가 만든 로드직경의 검을 빼앗아간 그에게서 검을 되찾기 위해 고된 훈련을 받은 헨리는 부상 때문에 피를 흘리고 있음에도 손쉽게 런트를 제압합니다.
Not bad for a peasant brat.
It's not over yet, you scum. Now where's my sword? What have you done with it? Talk, you bastard!
I'll see you in hell.
Tell me, do you hear me? Tell me what you've done with it!
I'd say you're flogging a dead horse there.
You took him down. On your own. Well done. Nice work. You surprised me. He was a mountain of a man.
He was the one who attacked Neuhoff. And stole your sword, sir.
The thought did cross my mind. What did he tell you? If we'd taken him alive, the executioner might have gotten more out of him. Oh well, these things happen in the heat of battle. Anyway, we found a trunk full of coin down below. Someone was paying this gang very well. There were some of Sigismund's barbarians among them. I don't think we've seen the last of this. Whoever engineered it was highly placed. They won't give up after one defeat. This louse was just a pawn.
I'm afraid you're right, sir. Well, lad, we live to fight another day, eh? That's the fear leaving you, lad. Let it go. Now, put it all behind you. A decent Christian shouldn't dwell on such horrors.
I beg to differ, sir. I never want to forget this. The time has come for those whoresons to pay for what they did to us.
You're right, my boy. But first, we all need some rest. We'll meet later in the upper castle in Rattay and then decide what to do next. But come what may, you did a good job today.
make you pay for this. It's time for the next part of our plan. Give the word.
Yes, sir.
프리비슬라비츠에 숨어있던 도적들을 처리했으나 상황은 나아질 기미가 보이기는커녕 충격적인 사실들이 드러나기 시작하죠. 프리비슬라비츠의 도적들 외에 적이 더 있다는 것과 적에게 엄청난 양의 위조 은어가 있다는 것을 알게 되었으니 이 혼란의 시기에 더 큰 혼란이 일어나는 것을 막아내고자 이번 일로 엄청난 신뢰를 받게 된 헨리가 직접 조사하기로 합니다. 그렇게 헨리는 역병이 퍼진 메호이에 대해서
Mother of God, I can't bear the pain.
사람들을 도와 단서를 얻고 라드 직경에게 전달하죠.
Take a look for yourself, sir.
The names of the sender and recipient aren't written there, just the initials S and T.
You haven't disappointed me. Nothing against Bernard, Robert, or any of those others. But none of them could find out as much as you. At least not without beatings and torture. And that doesn't always work. You're a godsend, lad.
Thank you, sir.
Now go and find out who's behind everything, and then we'll deal with them.
Yes, sir. Sir.
What is it?
Sometimes I ask myself what it all means. Why does God allow such things to happen? All this slaughter and revenge, over and over.
It's a hard question. I'm no theologian. But long ago I came to the conclusion that the only thing that makes sense is that it's all a trial. Life is one long series of problems to solve. The more you solve, the better a man you become.
I never thought about it that way.
Well, just look at the pampered ones who have no concerns in life, like young Lord Capon, for instance. I shudder to think how he will rule when his time comes. Tribulations spawn in life over and over again, and we must stand our ground and face them. So, I go to Sasso and solve this one.
You can rely on me, sir.
Good luck, son.
라드 직경에게 위로와 조언을 들은 헨리는 사사후 여관에 머무는 독일인 기사를 찾고자 여관 주인에게 그의 행방을 묻고
I've heard there's a foreign knight staying here.
여관 주인이 알려준 장소로 이동해 독일인 기사의 단서를 쫓던 그때
Where's the coin?
What? What coin?
I will not repeat the question.
I don't know about any coin. I
Ah! Where are those sacks you took from the wagon?
Sacks! They're behind the shed.
That's him! That's got to be that knight!
Is that all? Did you take anything else?
Fuck! Stop! Stop right there!
눈앞에서 말을 타고 도망가는 독일인 기사. 그를 놓칠 수 없었던 헨리는 그를 향해 시위를 당기지만 어허, 포기하지 않고 계속해서 그를 쫓다 보니 사사후의 여관으로 오게 되었습니다. 독일인 기사라는 것밖에 모르는 그를 믿기는 어려웠으나 정보를 알아내야 하는 직업으로서 다른 방법이 없었기에 헨리는 그의 말대로 해가 진 후 연못가의 큰 버드나무로 향합니다. 그러나 여관을 소란스럽게 만들고 싶지 않았던 그는 이곳에서 헨리를 처리하기 위해 검을 뽑아들지만 우리의 소드마스터 헨리에게 그는 적수가 되지 못했죠. 독일인 기사 울리히. 그도 헨리와 같이 은화 위조범을 찾고 있었기에 공동의 목표 아래 헨리에게 지금까지의 단서를 공유하는 조건으로 토비아스 페이파에게 위조 은화 제작에 대한 진술서 전달을 요청. 이에 헨리는 지금까지 일어난 모든 사건의 원흉을 밝혀내고자 끝까지 살아남아 이 자리에 온 것이었으니 울리히의 조건을 마다할 이유는 없었습니다. 헨리는 날이 밝은 대로 라타이로 달려 토비아스 페이파에게 적들이 바이에른에 있는 무역도시 하사우에서 위조 은화를 금화로 받고 보헤미아로 가져간다는 것을 알리고 울리히가 부탁한 것을 전달하니 구리에 은 아말감을 입혀 위조 은화를 만드는 것을 알아냅니다. 이에 토비아스 페이파는 라드직경과 상의 후 헨리를 따라갈 동안 사사우의 대장간들을 둘러봐달라고 하죠. 그리하여 헨리는 사사우의 대장간을 둘러보다가 금방에 모든 구리를 사들여 위조범에게 구리판을 만들어 파는 대장장이를 알게 되었고 그를 신문하여 다양한 정보를 입수 울리히와 함께 위조 은화 작업장으로 향합니다.
Jesus Christ. Who are you and what are you doing here? I'm here at the command of the royal hetman, Sir Radzig Kabila.
And who's he? That's no concern of yours.
I'm sure we could come to some sort of agreement. I have plenty of coin.
We can come to an agreement that you'll keep your mouth shut. Please, don't take this personally.
Wait!
What? Do you want to do it? Be my guest. It gives me no pleasure.
You can't kill him. I have orders to take him to Ratai.
That is unfortunate. I have orders to kill everyone involved in this business.
You can't do that!
I have no choice, as you are aware.
Why do you want to kill him? He may have valuable information.
For that exact reason. My master does not wish this man to fall into the wrong hands, especially those of Radzig Kabila.
갑작스레 돌아서는 울리히. 하지만 헨리는 크게 놀라지 않았습니다. 페이파에게 울리히의 문서를 전달할 때 페이파 역시 출신이 불분명한 울리히를 의심하였고 울리히의 통행증 필적에서 벤체슬라스 왕의 강력한 경쟁자이자 남보헤미아의 부유하고 힘있는 성주의 가문 로젠버그 소속임을 단번에 알아채고 헨리에게 말해줬기 때문이었죠. 결국 섬기는 주군의 의견이 다르듯 또다시 칼을 맞대는 두 기사는 이번엔 진짜로 목숨을 걸고 싸웁니다.
Let's go. Master Fayfar is very keen to meet you.
Good work, Henry.
Thank you, Master Fayfar. It wasn't easy, I can tell you.
I'll take some men and have a good look around there.
And what should I do?
You should get some rest and go to Rattay. In the meantime, Sir Radzig will have this wretch questioned. Maybe he'll get something useful out of him.
All right. I'll see you in Rattay then.
라타이의 감옥으로 끌고 온 전 귀족 예잭에게서 사사후의 위조 화폐 조직의 모집책이 있으며 에릭이라는 자와 수도원의 고위 성직자가 배후에 있다는 것을 알게 되었고 인간의 법이 외 하나님의 법이 있기에 라드직경조차 조사할 권한이 없었으니 라드직경은 가장 믿음직스럽고 충실한 헨리에게 이번 조사 역시 부탁하게 되죠. 이에 헨리는 사사후의 행정관을 통해 젊은이들이 싸우러 간다는 장소로 향했고 위조 화폐 조직에 숨어들고자 이들만의 엄격한 심사를 거쳐 1차 합격한 헬리는 교회로 가라는 통지를 받고 면접 심사를 보기 위해 교회에 도착합니다.
Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in
Amen.
heaven. What?
So, you've been looking for us, eh? What is it you want?
누군지 모를 사내에게 동료를 배신하고 수도원으로 숨은 파이어스를 처리한 다음 증거로 파이어스의 주사위를 챙겨 수도원 동쪽에 있는 늪지에서 불을 피우라고 지시받습니다. 여기 면접 심상치 않네. 다른 곳 알아볼까?
And remember, we'll be keeping tabs. So don't you try to run off, alright?
그렇게 헨리는 그들의 신임을 받아 주둔지를 알아내야 했기에 조용히 일을 마무리했지만
Morning, sunshine. Hope we didn't wake you.
Curva. Did you have to sneak up on me like thieves?
We are thieves. Besides, we had to make sure you weren't followed or trying to lead us into a trap. But enough of this chit-chat. Let's get down to business. You've got proof?
아이고 맞네.
That didn't work out very well.
심사 기준이 엄격해 수사에 난항을 겪게 생겼지만 운 좋게도 여관 주인이 프라닉이라는 오래된 요새에 도적들이 우글거린다는 소식을 전했고
Up here on the hill.
헨리는 곧장 브라닉으로 향해 그 소식이 사실이라는 것을 두 눈으로 확인합니다. 헨리는 브라닉의 내부 상황을 파악하고자 브라닉에 들어가기로 하는데
I came here for a game.
Show me that. Aye. All right. Welcome to Vranik, comrade.
Thank you for your kind welcome, comrade. Who should I report to?
Eric, he should be in the house, at the top.
내부 상황은 꽤 심각했습니다. 많은 수의 도적과 개개인의 무장 상태는 성의 병사들과 비슷한 수준이었죠. 이어서 브라닉을 둘러보던 헨리는 도적단의 지휘관 에릭을 만나 인사를 올리니 헨리의 실력을 시험하기 위해 전투교관 바넥에게 가보라고 합니다. 스칼리츠에서 헨리에게 검술을 가르쳐줬었으나 헨리를 기억하지 못하는 바넥과 겨루며 그의 평가에서 인정받고 다시 돌아왔지만
Sir, may I...
What is it?
I went to the fight master as you ordered, and I...
What's the matter? Lost your tongue?
I think I know what's troubling the young master. He's surprised to see me here. And the feeling's mutual. When did you start recruiting Radzig's people, Eric?
Radzig?
Indeed. This boy is very dear to him. And I expect he's looking for this? Am I right, young man?
You bastard.
He's coming round.
I apologize for the discomfort, but it's for your own safety. And ours, of course. You can count yourself lucky, lad. I'm gonna keep you alive. I'm sure your father will pay a nice fat ransom for you.
My father's dead. That lackey of yours wouldn't even let me bury him.
He doesn't know, Eric. Nobody told him. They told me, a foreigner, but not him. How very inconsiderate. I'm sure you'd rather hear it under different circumstances and from someone else, boy. But beggars can't be choosers. Your father, your real father, is alive. You even know him. It's your liege lord, Radzig Kobyla. Although, how much can he really care about you? Here you are, a homeless orphan, and he still hasn't acknowledged you. Your parents are both dead, aren't they? I thought so. And yet, Radzig still hasn't told you the truth. Could it be that he's ashamed of you? I wonder if you'll want to pay that ransom after all. Well, best not think about that. If your father won't pay your ransom, you have no value to me.
My father's dead.
I understand why you feel that way. My own childhood was not dissimilar. How strange that we should have something in common. But I've delayed long enough. Now it's time for you to tell me why you came here.
I was looking for my father's sword, which was stolen by a certain bastard.
And I found it. But I wonder which father you mean. In a way, it belongs to both.
Doesn't matter who it belongs to. I'm gonna kill you with it.
You're hardly in a position to threaten me. But now I think of it, why not? When your father, your real father, pays, I'll give you an opportunity to try.
I think that's very generous of you.
Isn't it?
Radzig will crush you, and I'll be there to see it.
I very much doubt it. You spied on our camp. You must realize that your father hasn't a fraction of the forces I've gathered. And now, with the king in captivity, there's no one to levy troops to come to your aid. Even united with Hanush and Divish, your father couldn't raise more men than I have. The only force in this country capable of defeating me is Sigismund's. And he pays me. When he wins, I win. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything. So meet the new Lord of the Realm.
A man like you will never rule here.
Have you never heard of Lord Sokol of Lamberg, or Sahinek the Dry Devil? They fought for your king and plundered the estates of the lords in Austria, just as I'm doing here. Like they say, the stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
Sir, it's time.
Now, I'm afraid I have more important business to attend to. I'll leave Udo here to keep you company. And let's hope for both our sakes that your father pays up. Farewell.
Rot in hell!
Knock some manners into him, Udo. Come on, Eric, let's go. We've got work to do.
Henry, wake up. Can you hear me?
Jesus, that brutally worked you over.
Here. Try to drink.
I thought you'd never come round.
How do you know my name?
Don't you recognize me?
Zbyszek. You fucking traitor. You throw me to those bastards, and then look me in the eye like nothing happened.
Shh! Be quiet. Maybe we started off on the wrong foot. But I'm your only chance to get out of here alive. So do you want my help or not?
이스테반 토트. 스칼리츠에서 라드직 경의 손님으로 왔던 그가 배후에서 이 모든 일을 꾸몄으며 헨리를 인질 삼은 이스테반은 라드직 경에게 몸값을 요구할 계획이었습니다. 그러나 스칼리츠의 습격이 끝난 후 참혹한 현장에서 좋지 않은 상황을 만들었던 즈비쉑은 돈을 모아 평범한 삶을 살고 싶었을 뿐이었다며 돈을 대가로 헨리의 탈출을 도와줍니다.
Any word about your boy, Radzig?
Nothing yet.
Let's hope he hasn't done anything rash. Wouldn't surprise me given the balls that he has. Now I wonder where he might have got those from.
Don't start, Hanush.
I'm sorry, sir. This fellow...
Henry!
Father?
I told you he had balls.
Well, I see that you haven't been idle, and we'll certainly need to have a talk later, but not quite so publicly. It looks like you have plenty to tell us. What happened?
I got a bit tied up at Vranyig. But now I know what they're planning.
이 사건의 원흉은 지기스문트가 스칼리츠를 습격했던 날 스칼리츠에 방문했던 헝가리 귀족 이스트반 토트였으며 위좋은 활을 만들어 용병을 고용. 지기스문트를 섬기는 이스트반은 브라닉에 상당히 큰 규모의 군대를 만들어 벤체슬라스 왕의 동맹을 파괴할 계획이었음을 전합니다. 이에 라드직 경은 브라닉을 기습하고자 방비를 파한 디비시 경에게 가능한 한 모든 병력을 모아 내일 저녁 브라닉으로 오라고 전달할 것을 지시하죠. 탈른버그로 출발하기 전 헨리는 즈비셋과의 약속대로 보상을 받을 수 있도록 이야기하고
Indeed. Well, Spishak, if you saved my son's life, I'm grateful to you.
Thank you, sir.
오잉?
Thank you for your generosity.
Get a good meal inside you and get those wounds tended to. You look wretched. And if you need equipment or armor, tell Bernard. He'll give you what you need.
Yes, my lord.
No more, my lord. I'm your father. I swear, Hal, I planned to tell you. I'm sorry Istvan, of all people, beat me to it. But now we have more urgent matters to deal with. Later we'll have time to talk about it. What do you say?
As you wish, my lord. Father.
Good. Now go to Divish as quickly as you can, son.
긴 전쟁이 될지도 모르는 상황에 대비하고자 다치고 지친 몸을 수면으로 달래 아침 일찍 일어난 헨리는 서둘러 디비시 경에게 지금까지의 일을 알리고 병력을 모아 오늘 저녁에 브라닉으로 올 것을 전달하죠.
God be with you, my friends.
We'll wipe those whore sons off the face of the earth. Archers, fire!
불화살이 날아가고 병사들의 함성이 전쟁의 시작을 알립니다. 순식간에 입구를 점령한 이 기세로 순식간에 내벽 앞까지 진입, 내벽의 관문까지 개방하며 브라닉의 모든 도적을 처리합니다.
Sir, this was all I could find.
A letter? What does it say, Radzig?
Alongside hunting, drinking, and swordplay, you might find time for a little study, old man. In the courts of Prague, every Tom, Dick, and Harry can read nowadays.
Yes, well, here in the countryside, we don't give a tinker's curse about such things. That's what I've got a scribe for, anyway. What does the damn thing say?
It appears to be written by Toth, but it doesn't say to whom. It says everything is going according to plan, and the castle should soon be taken.
Castle? What castle? What does he need a castle for?
Sir, we took this one alive. And it seems he's not just some ordinary spear carrier.
Where's that rat Toth? Where did he go? Speak, damn you!
He's thwarted you again, hasn't he?
If you play your cards right, you might come out of this in one piece. Where is your lord? He was here yesterday, wasn't he?
Come now, sir. We both know where I will end up. My lord is gone. He took most of the men and left.
Where has he gone? What is he planning? He writes here about taking some castle. Which castle?
Oh, some nearby castle. Left completely unguarded. Now I wonder where it could be.
What are you saying, you horse son?
Talmberg. Did he go to Talmberg?
You'll never get him! You'll never get...
What? Were you planning on sending him to some monastery to become a monk? I believe we have some work to do, Sir Divish, do we not? Mount up, gentlemen. We don't have any time to waste.
Halt! Who goes there? Greetings. We were ambushed. We need assistance. We have wounded men here. Open the gate. The Lord be praised. Here! Come on! Come on!
Lady Stephanie, I really don't think we should...
My lady.
Faster, man! Come on, faster!
My men are gravely wounded. Without treatment, I'm afraid they won't live to see morning.
Hiya! Hiya!
Not to worry. We'll take care of them.
My lady, you have my uttermost gratitude. May God reward you for your kindness.
Every Christian should help his neighbor in his hour of need.
True. Especially now, when treachery and deception surround us on all sides.
Get out of the way!
The devil lurks in the shadows.
Come on!
And one fears taking a guest into his house. Signal the others. Yes, sir.
Oh no. We're too late.
Quickly! Follow me!
탈른버그를 점령한 도적들을 처리하며 추가 병력이 들어올 수 있도록 격자문을 열었지만
Come out, you rat! Come out and fight like a man! I don't think so. I like it better right here. Would you rather hide behind my wife like some mangy whelp? I could just as easily cut her throat. I have hostages enough, and strong walls to protect me. Bring him here! Radzig? What do you want, you viper? Let me think. Actually, there's nothing I want from you. Except maybe to see you all die. Fire! Burn it down!
착한 심성을 이용당한 디비시경의 아내 스테파니 부인과 예상치 못하게 인질로 잡히고만 아버지를 구출하고자 어두운 밤을 이용해 성에 숨어든 뒤 인질 구출과 동시에 성문을 개방하려 하였으나 스테파니 부인과 아버지는 다른 장소에 있었고 설상가상으로 성에 잠입한 것을 들키고 말았으니 전쟁 직후 디비시경의 부상과 야습 실패의 영향일까 모두가 지치고 사기가 떨어져 있었습니다.
It seems, Robard, that we're running out of options.
We don't have enough men to scale the walls with ladders, and we can't afford to lose any more. We can only take Talmberg by a ruse or with superior numbers. Ruses have failed, and we don't have superior numbers.
Then we are left with no choice but to build a trebuchet. To demolish my own walls. Where is Master Fafar?
He's waiting. We sent for him as soon as...
Bring him to me. Let's not waste time.
Sir Divish.
You will build me a trebuchet, Master Tobias.
Trebuchet, my lord. That's not entirely in my field of expertise.
We have to take back Talmberg.
Yes, indeed, sir, I understand
and
that.
You are the best engineer we can rely on in the whole fiefdom.
Oh, well, thank you, my lord, but it's just that I've never built a trebuchet before. This could take some time.
Then you'd better get to it. Bernard will go over the plan of attack with you.
Oh.
Well, Master Tobias, you have much to do and little time. I will not keep you any longer.
Indeed. Of course, sir. Thank you, my lord.
How are the preparations proceeding in the other camps?
As well as can be expected under the circumstances. There are still many things that need doing, but I just don't have the time for them.
No, you don't. Henry.
Yes, sir.
I would like for you to help with the preparations in the encampments.
Gladly, sir.
Robard will brief you. That'll be all.
결국 탈른버그의 성벽을 무너뜨기로 결정돼 투석기의 일종인 트레뷰셋을 만들기 전까지 진지구축을 돕고자 병사들이 먹을 식량과 병사들의 야간 경계 근무를 위한 잠결이냐 병사들의 스트레스를 위한 맥주까지 준비. 그와 동시에 트레뷰셋은 점점 모습을 갖추기 시작했습니다.
Let's see how strong those walls are.
Let it rip!
That was just the first shot. The trebuchet has to be calibrated. That's perfectly normal. I'll have the range in no time.
Move! Move! Damn it, I have to get to Sir Divish! Sir! They're coming. There's no time.
Someone bring water. Breathe, man. You'll be all right. Who's coming?
There's an army on the way. And they're carrying the colors of Havel Medic of Valdek. And they're very close. Havel Medic? He's surely not coming to help us.
Not that bastard. I have a score to settle with him.
갑작스레 하벨메덱의 병사들이 후방에서 오고 있다는 소식에 탈른버그의 적들이 알아채기 전에 처리하고자 작전을 세우고 매복지로 이동하여 하벨메덱의 병사들을 기다리다가 여울가를 건너오는 그때
At them! Charge! Ride those horsens into the dirt!
쏟아지는 빗물로 인해 여울의 물살은 적의 발목을 붙잡는 데 충분했고 적 지원군의 우두머리를 생포하며
I know him. He's Eric. Toth's captain and right-hand man.
트레뷰셋을 부수기 위해 기습은 적군도 쓰러뜨리니 승리의 여신은 이들을 향해 미소 지어주고 있음이 틀림없었습니다.
Well?
The damage isn't too serious.
So we can shoot.
Not just yet.
Sir, what are we waiting for?
You've heard his threats, Robard. Do you want him to kill Radzig and my wife? We have to consider all our options.
And it would be a shame to destroy the castle, too. But how do we get that rat out of there?
Sir, I might have a solution. What about exchanging hostages? He was the captain at Vranjik, and he brought Istvan's reinforcements here. He seems to be on very, intimate terms with Toth. He might be able to tell us something. And he might even be as valuable to his lord as Lady Stephanie and my father are to us.
You're your father's son, by God.
You're a godsend, lad. You're right. We'll interrogate this whore, son, and then decide what to do next. Come to my tent when you've rested.
브라닉에 있었던 도적들의 대장이자 적 지원군의 우두머리였던 에릭을 신문해 에릭에게 이스트반은 아버지처럼 특별하다는 것과 성 안에 30명쯤조차 남지 않았다는 정보를 입수. 이스트반이 에릭을 아낀다면 인질 교환은 수월할 것이기에 곧장 인질을 교환하고자 성에 가까이 갑니다.
Sir Istvan! What is it? Did our neighbourly visit catch you unprepared?
A little, but we've settled in nicely. And this fellow is enjoying our company so much, we simply can't get rid of him. It seems we are in similar situations. Perhaps it's time to send our respective guests home.
Not a chance. Do you take me for a fucking fool? Be warned. If anything happens to Eric, I'll let every manjack here have his way with this bitch, and I'll dice Kobila into goulash meat.
Nobly spoken, your grace. But for all I know, you may have done that already.
Divish, I'm sorry.
Greetings, friends. Fear not, Lord Toth is treating us like royalty.
They're unharmed, as you can see. But don't try any tricks, or they won't be for long, Hanush.
It seems your lord doesn't place any great value in you, boy.
Go to hell.
I'm sorry. It looks like it's not going to be that easy.
Well, at least we know they're alive. I didn't expect much of it anyway.
He won't harm them as long as we have this fellow.
결국 인질 교환이 실패했고 다른 방도가 없자 어쩔 수 없이 트레뷰셋을 사용하기로 하죠. 드디어 탈른버그의 성을 탈환하고자 용맹하게 성을 오르는 병사들을 따라 성벽 위에 적을 쓰러뜨리며 성 안까지 진입하는 데 성공합니다.
Sir, we should give the order.
Let's see if Istvan Toth can worm his way out of this one.
Don't tempt fate, Hanush.
Istvan! It's over! You want us to come and get you?
I wouldn't advise that. Your friend Divish wants to see his wife alive again.
And Sir Radzig? Are both hostages unharmed?
For now, Hanush, unless circumstances change.
I'm glad to hear it. My guest is also safe and sound, but he's also quite keen to go home. I imagine you feel the same way. It's been a long time since you warmed yourself at your own hearth.
I'm in no hurry. I've plenty of supplies here, grand view and excellent company. What more could I want?
Your freedom!
Freedom? Freedom to get an arrow in the back?
Sir, we're all noblemen here, all bound by honor. I give you my word as a knight and lord, and that of my companions. If you release Lady Stephanie and Sir Radzig, you may leave the castle with your men and go on your way unharmed.
And just how far will we get? What good will it do me if your men attack us in the woods instead of here?
If you give me your word of honor that you will leave and never return, I promise you safe passage to the boundary of this fiefdom. What happens after that is up to you and the will of God Almighty.
Very well then.
but I want a small safeguard. I'll give you her ladyship. But Radzig comes with me. I'll release him in Skalitz.
Out of the question! Is our word not good enough for you?
Is mine not good enough for you? I swear I'll release him when I get to a safe distance.
I'll go with him, Hanush. Let the Lady Stephanie have her freedom now.
Father!
Don't worry, son. I trust Lord Toth's self-interest more than his word. He wouldn't be fool enough to harm me.
If you're certain, Radzig.
Prepare horses and supplies, and tell your men to pull back. We'll come down.
You heard him. Get to work. And any man who breaks this truce answers to me.
So, are you really going to let them go?
My word is my bond, Henry.
He's a cutthroat and a liar. Good men are dead because of him. What's to stop us from skewering him as soon as he sets foot outside?
Our honor!
If you let him go, he'll do the same again. Or worse.
God's justice will find him. And then, you'll get a taste of my mace.
If we break our word of honor, we have none. And without honor, we are nothing. Never fear. Your father will be all right.
We'll hunt down those vermin yet.
Bring the horses.
Here she is, as I promised. Not a hair on her head harmed.
Divish!
Stephanie.
Forgive me, husband. I'm sorry
For what?
for letting them into the castle.
Come now, my dear. You're not to blame.
I didn't know who he was. He said he was your friend.
Never mind. Did he hurt you?
No.
I hope your word can be trusted.
Certainly more than yours.
If everything goes as agreed, I'll set Radzig free in Skalitz. If anyone tries to follow us, I'll kill him.
We won't.
My apologies for keeping you from your father, but you'll see each other soon enough. Oh, I almost forgot. Your sword. I expect you'll want it back after all the trouble you went to. Actually, you know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you.
I look forward to it. Yeah!
Quick! To the battlements! We have to see which way they go! Oh, they really are heading for Skalitz. Mount up, Henry.
You've heard what he'll do if we follow them.
We're not going to follow them. We just have to collect your father. Or do you want him to walk back here when they release him?
What should I say to him?
Don't worry. It'll come to you. You'll see.
Well, I just hope he'll be there. Alive.
이스트반의 말보다 그의 살이 사욕을 믿는다고 하셨지만 그가 아버지를 살려서 보낼지는 미지수였기에 마음이 조급한 헨리는 서둘러 아버지를 모시러 갑니다.
There's no sign of them. Move on. Glad to see Istvan kept his word, sir.
Not half as glad as I am, Your Grace.
Well, we kept our word too. And now Toth has had his head start and he's fair game. Which way do they go?
To the north, but I would be careful, Sir Hans.
Fear not, Your Grace. I have twice as many men as he. Well, I won't keep you any longer. I'm sure the two of you have a lot to say to each other. Let's go!
Father?
I am. They treated me quite decently. Although they did steal my horse, so I'll have to go back on foot.
It looks like it's all over.
Not by a long shot. It won't be over until we get this mess cleared up.
And catch that bastard. How could we let him go?
Would you rather we killed him? Even if it meant Lady Stephanie and I died too?
No, of course not. But what was to stop us from killing him after the exchange?
Honor?
Honor?
If the word of honor of a nobleman could not be trusted, then he would never have agreed to the exchange.
And where's the honor in abandoning your son?
You know how it is. We were young. It happened. And I couldn't marry a commoner. Then your father, Martin, came along and took care of both of you.
He knew it.
What? That I was your father? Certainly. He was a great man. He took you as his own. And always kept an eye on you. Of that you can be sure.
I know so little about his past.
He told you nothing? Oddly enough, even though you don't have his blood, you're very like him. When he was around your age, he became bored of his trade and set out to see the world. He lived through many adventures, even fought in a war.
In a war?
Yes, in Poland, I believe. And I don't think he cared much for it.
That's why he wanted me to stay at home.
He spent some time in Prague, then settled in Kuttenberg. But it seems he quarreled with someone there and finally ended up here. You know the rest.
I loved him, but even so, I somehow always had a feeling I didn't quite fit in.
It was in your blood, I suppose.
I lost the one thing I had left from him. Your sword.
Ah, the sword. It's not my sword. It's yours. For a moment there it was so near, yet so far. Oh well, it can't be helped.
It was almost within my grasp, but just then I had something else on my mind.
Well, I think we may yet have a chance to get it back. This business with Toth is not yet over, unfortunately.
That's a chance I'd welcome. Not just to get the sword, but that bastard Istvan too. And then I'll find that German whoreson who torched Skalitz, and I'll slay him with it. I'll never forget his face. Or his name. Markwart von Aulitz.
Those are noble intentions, son. But don't forget there are other things in this world that are worth living for.
Like what?
Look around you. Blue skies overhead, green grass underfoot, beautiful girls. Good wine, a few good friends, and a fine steed under your backside. Those are things worth living for. Though I can't deny that swine who killed your mother must pay for what he did. But it's better not to dwell too much on that at the cost of those other things. On the subject of steeds, I think we'll have to ride like the Knights Templar.
How's that?
2 up. One day I'll tell you how they got their seal. You can take the front. It's like I always imagined it would be, teaching my boy to ride. Although it would be better if you were a little smaller. My word, it's all go today, isn't it? I wonder who this is.
I think I know. It's Margrave Jobst.
The king's cousin? I wonder what he wants. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
doing well, son.
Father.
Come now. You know who sired you.
That doesn't matter now. I miss you, Amar. I miss you very much.
You'll be fine. We're proud of you.
For what? I let you down. I lost the sword. I let that bastard get away.
Don't be so hard on yourself. There was nothing you could have done to save us. And someone has to live and carry the torch. As for the sword, it's just a thing.
You didn't want me fighting. Now look at me.
Standing up to evil isn't the same as sowing its seeds. You did what was right. I have to leave you now.
Oh, please.
You know I can't stay.
Will I ever see you again?
God knows. Make her proud.
Don't go.
Oh, don't go. No.
What on earth were you dreaming about? I couldn't wake you, and it's well past dawn. Sir Radzig wants you at the upper castle. The lords are in council with Jobst.
Right. I'll go straight away.
What is it?
It's just... I don't know how to address you anymore. All of a sudden you're Sir Radzig's son, hobnobbing with lords and ladies. And here's me, as common as muck.
Oh, give over, you idiot. Do I look like a lord to you?
Not really. You're as much a lord as I am a nun. And I've never looked good in a habit.
Get out of here! Or I'll have you clapped in the stocks.
Ah, Hal. Are you going to the meeting with Margrave Jobst as well?
I am. What about Istvan? I assume...
That we didn't catch him? No. Because if we had, you'd be the first one to know. Have no fear. We'll get him eventually.
I hope you're right. Anyway, let's go and see what Jobst wants from us.
헝가리의 왕인 지기스문트를 지지했었던 요프스트의 방문으로
My lords,
모두가 모여 그의 방문 목적을 듣게 됩니다.
And on you, Lord Capon.
방탕하고 나태한 벤체슬라스 왕에게 불만이 있었던 귀족들은 지기스문트 편에 서게 됐으나 지기스문트는 벤체슬라스 왕과의 분쟁을 완전히 끝내고자 벤체슬라스 왕을 납치합니다. 그러나 지기스문트가 고용한 용병들과 쿠만인들로 하여금 지금까지의 사건들로 질서가 아닌 혼란을 가져왔고 지기스문트를 지지했었던 귀족들조차 옳은 선택이 아니었음을 깨달으며 헝가리에서 지기스문트에게 반대하는 폭동이 일어났죠. 이어서 지기스문트에 대항하는 귀족 연맹이 만들어질 만큼 지기스문트는 날마다 기반을 잃어가고 있었기에 모험을 강행하여 보헤미아의 왕위를 얻을 것인지 헝가리로 돌아가 왕위를 유지할 것인지 선택해야 했습니다. 헨리의 아버지는 귀족 연맹의 진짜 입장에 대해서 요프스트에게 물어보지만 그들과 좋은 관계를 유지하지 못한 그는 귀족연맹에 직접 물어봐야 한다고 하죠. 그때 이 틈을 놓치지 않는 한스가 헨리와 함께 베르고프의 성으로 가서 물어보겠다고 합니다. 지기스문트의 적인지 알아낼 수 없을 만큼 교묘하게 쓴 편지 한 장을 받아 한스의 부하들과 함께 기나긴 여정을 떠나게 되죠.
I finally have the feeling we're doing something worthwhile. We're helping to save the king.
Instead of saving his drunken majesty, I'd rather find that horseman who murdered my parents, get the sword back from him, and skewer him with it.
Cheer up, Henry. I have a feeling you'll get your chance one day, and it won't be long in coming. Forward, men! Audentes fortuna juvat!